Time to see if this works. To see if the stream happens. If we are doing the Clair Obscur stream on both YouTube and Twitter. Maybe this will work. It's at least live on YouTube. Hello everybody. It is not going live on Twitter, which I don't understand. Producer? Create broadcast. Let's quickly do this then. Broadcast name is the same as mine. Guys, we're troubleshooting at the beginning. What a great stream this is. Broadcast name, haven't. Category esports and video games. OBS. Public, chat, everyone, start immediately. Guys, you get a moment to join me before I start Clair Obscur. I was going to do some reading today, but I'm feeling a little bit video gamey and wanting to play my favorite game of the year. That is, let's bring there. We are just waiting for our Twitter folks our X folks to be joined. Stream key, advanced setting, content restriction, recommend create broadcast. Is this working? Is this working? Am I live? Did it work? I guess is the question. Did it work? It does not tell me if it worked or not. Well, bear with me a moment. And while we do that, I will show you a picture of what game we're playing. Haha, Clair Obscur. Isn't that cool? But we're just getting a little bit of preamble here while I get things set up. So it is live. Let's post. Playing Clair Obscur. My goatee. All right. Post. Select stream. Okay, stream details. But then, so switch that to live chat, all chats. Great, we're good. All right. So then, I'm not gonna be able to see the Twitter chat. So let's put that in. How will I see that? It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, let's show the Pip and Pip so that way people can see what we're going to be playing. Yeah, I don't want to end it, but I do want to see what people are saying. Broadcasts live. And I'm going to be in the chat with it. No, I can't actually see the chat. That's great design. Do I just go in here? Let's go in. I don't play it. I'm not playing the chat. I don't want to be playing video of myself while I'm streaming the game. But anyways, we're playing Clair Obscur, and it is worth getting set up here. There's going to be some music. The soundtrack is also the best soundtrack I have encountered in a long time. So bear with me, technical things. I need to... We're going to move my audio mixer. There. There. Okay. If it's too loud, let me know. But let's get started. You gotta be kidding me. Playing a controller. Let's see if we... Alright. There we go. Okay. We've started it. Oh, well, now I actually can't see the YouTube chats. That's crazy. This is just so good. Can I break this out? Pop out chat. Something special, folks. My technical whiz-bangery. My technical whiz-bangery. Alright. There we go. Let's get back to things. I gotta get reacclimated here. What do we have? We have Gustav and Lune. Now, to kind of go back to things, we've got... We were a part of Expedition to go out and defeat the Paintress, who at the end of every year paints a number on there. A countdown, if you will. And that countdown means that the person who is that age, it just disappears, gets Thanos'd, if you will. And so people have a shorter life expectancy. And, yeah. We're here to stop her from doing that. So let's give this a try. Okay. We will see how this goes. I wonder... Great. Let's see. We're going to mute that. Alright, so I've got these things going. Okay, she's got critical burn. The thing I was looking at is what's available in the Pictos. She is still building those. Alright. So what we want to do is we're going to go this way. Actually, I want to get back into figuring this thing out. It's been a minute since I've been away. Also, you can switch between different people. So that's cool. Not exactly a hard fight, but some leveling up. There's a lot of timing-based things in this, but I don't remember what it was that we were doing. I think we were going this way. We're trying to find the rest of our party, who were just obliterated on the beach in, like, the worst sort of way. We're this mighty expedition. We're going to defeat the Paintress, and then we get completely boned. Let's see. Running is this. Okay, so she... yeah. I use... When you can choose who you play as, everyone else kind of runs normal, but Lune floats. She glides. And that's nice. Okay, so we went over there last time and fought a chromatic enemy, which chromatic enemies are harder. But and you want to fight those guys because they have secrets and
Blue
things.
trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
Oh. Nice. We want that.
Nice.
Let's see. Not half bad. If I remember right, when I was playing this, a thing that was a thing was navigation, and you might count that as a weakness, but you know, games don't have to handhold. If you get lost, that's on you. That's on you, right? You got to get good. Alright. These little guys appear to have weaknesses right here in the face. And now, do I have any attacks available? Nope, just the normal. We're gonna those one target, Earth Rising, low Earth damage to all. We want to do that.
Earth rise.
Oh no, he dodged.
I'll do it.
What would I have done to dodge that one? I don't know. Again, if the volume is too loud, let me know. We'll fix it. Bummer. Timing is a little off, or a little different. It might be more exact, is what I'm noticing. The last time I played this, the controllers I used weren't the very good, and so I had problems with timing. But I was also playing on the Xbox, and that also had some timing
An
lag.
advantage.
So, if you're really good at this game and watching, and you're all like, what kind of a joke is this guy? Yes. Okay. Did I completely miss where we were going? Oh, right, we're following the lights. Okay. Oh, I took a side fight, is what I did. Well, what I need is to get good at dodging. But I thought the big jump would have been a jump dodge.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The Climbers Expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
Nice way to say that. Hey, we got ourselves some hand-holdy things. Some hand-holdy bits. Alright, let's move my camera just ever so slightly. I seem to be sitting in a very not exactly centered position. Ooh, cutscene time. Let's go to scene. Excuse me.
Something's wrong with it. Why isn't it attacking us?
Because maybe it's a nice
Wow.
one.
It certainly attacked them.
But something is up with this.
Expedition journal. 81. Learn from the ones who came before.
And lay the trail for the ones who come after.
Expedition 81, René. Huge discovery. This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave. Gregoire is, as usual, deeply suspicious, but this could change our entire understanding of Nevrons and the Painters.
Well, that doesn't sound like it went well. So, oh, back to cutscene? Well, great.
They communicated with a Nevron.
Basically, yeah.
The
We're going to be
data
hunting a
don't
lot of
disappear.
backstory through these little audio recordings. Or
Their chroma stays inside their bodies.
On the beach, some did disappear.
He wasn't a Nevron.
Something about the way Nevrons kill seems to affect our chroma.
Perhaps your friend here can enlighten us. It really does speak.
What do you mean, light?
Did you kill these people?
Painted? By the Painters?
so we're
If we bring it
discovering
light,
that
perhaps we can learn
there might be more to this than we realize.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't remember if I did this last time, but yeah. So when you go to journal, you find that there are a lot of little journal audio descriptions and things that you have to find. And yes, it's a clever way to do their audio recordings. And there's a lot of very interesting information across all these, so they are worth finding. Even if some might not actually be that easy to find. I know there is one audio thing in the end game that is real tough to deal with. Great attributes. So, I think we need to, for Gustav, today we are going to, or for this leveling up, we're going to adjust his agility a bit. And then Lune, defense and critical rate. A luck. Ooh, that one does cover everything. Let's bring that up. And then learn skills. Do we have anything that we can learn? Not really. So we're still good. But maybe a rest would be nice. So if anyone's watching, how are you guys doing? Feel free to chat if you're watching in on X or on YouTube. I don't know if chats work. So I'll look from time to time, but
Flares!
Survivors.
Oh.
Hurry!
Yeah, we gotta hurry. Where? Actually, instead of hurrying, we're gonna go over here.
This will be useful.
Burning shots, huh? Actually, we want Gustav. We want Gustav to have that. Burning shots. There we go. One aspect, if you haven't played this before, which I can mention for you quick here, is that there are things called Pictos and Luminas. Now, with Pictos, they're kind of like extra abilities, extra modifiers that you can add to your game as you play. Now, what you do is you assign them to a character. You have 3 slots, you put them in there, but now you have to win fights with them. And after 4 fights won for each thing, it locks these Pictos in as like permanent, and it allows you to share them across the party as Luminas. So then, as your other party members join you, you have these Luminas, which are these Pictos, but anyone can use them. It's a little confusing at first, but all you have to really do is envision it as one person can have Pictos assigned. Those are like your main modifiers and powers. Luminas, you can have as many as you're able to based off of your leveling up, and those are more minor, but they can start to stack and work with the Pictos you've chosen. Pictos are singular per character, and only one can hold them at a time. Luminas are for everybody, and you have to earn the ability to use these Pictos for everybody as Luminas. The game explains it. I don't know how well they explain it. It wasn't that bad or that hard to understand. It just took a hot minute. But we do have a fight coming up, so let's deal with that. All right. But yeah, if you're watching and you can chat, do chat. It would be worthwhile for me to be able to see if I can see your comments, either on YouTube or X. Okay. Also, visually, the thing is going to change between buttons and keyboard, because I'm kind of forcing a controller on this game, on the PC. But we're gonna free aim this guy.
Let the ink flow.
We're gonna Earthrise all these guys.
Right!
Perfect. Lighter Rim, level 1, Chroma Catalyst 2. Okay, well that's worth checking out. Power 39. We're using Luna Rim right now. Lighter Rim. Still the same. It's a little better. But unlike Luna Rim, which doesn't have any sort of extras, we can unlock some things with Lighter Rim. Yeah, let's do that. Because at later levels, that can be pretty good. And also the weapons level up a little bit. They have different elemental abilities and things along those lines. It's a very rich RPG system, full of absolute richness.
Interesting.
Isn't it just? We came from up there, so we want to go down here. Oh man, there we go. All right, what are these? Are these weaknesses, per se? I mean, they appear to be. Oh no, they dodged. They dodged! Ah. still not quite good at the dodge parry thing. Also very stubborn, I am. I don't want to dodge. I want to parry everything to prove that I am good. So as you can see, if you look that way towards the very other side of the screen, augmented attack is now available to everybody. Burning shots is about halfway there. So we can assign that. So, for example, I'm going to show you how these work. So, I can't assign any more Pictos. I don't. They're all full up. But those abilities are pretty cool, yeah. So what I want to do is I want to go to Luminous, and then so now I can actually use those same abilities if they're unlocked and if I have enough points. Right now I have 4 Lumina points, and all I can really do is if I perfectly dodge things, I get more AP, which I don't really like that one because I don't like to dodge. But you can make a build based off of dodging if you wish, for example, with that in mind. But now, see, critical burn, I would have liked to have used that, but I'm still just shy in this beginning of the game. Let's go here.
Interesting.
Interesting. Oh, we gotta fight. We must fight. Alright, so we got a little bit of a mix of people now. These guys need gun blast. And they seem to be resistant, even though they took a lot of damage. Alright. Let's get him out of the picture if we can. Alright, so low earth damage, consumes for yellow for increased. The rest are all one-person hit attacks, though. That's why, like, the Earth Rising isn't as effective, but it hits more broadly, which I do like that.
Right. The storm is coming.
I missed. Okay, well. I still gotta figure out the timing. Timing is still a bit of an issue for me.
We could light something with this.
What could we light with that? How are we doing? We're a little banged up, but not too bad. I don't want to use our health things just yet. What is in here? Ooh.
Interesting.
We got a new tint shard, which you haven't seen it yet in combat because I haven't used it, but you have different potions you can use or whatever, and those can heal you for take an action to heal you, revive your teammates, things. Okay, that's a secret area, which means we'll have to come back. Oh yeah, not only is this like a JRPG, but it's also got some like Metroidvania elements to it too, where as you gain new abilities, you come back. Did it might be worthwhile to rest. Re-heal up. We're going to cutscene.
Leo!
Oh, Leo. No. Oh no.
Fuck. It's big.
Yep.
Fall back.
We're not gonna get out of this. It's a boss fight, I think, of some kind. Oh man. Okay. Evik.
Ready to evade.
I was supposed to dodge that. Shields. Somebody may have shields that protect them. Okay.
Feel the burn.
There we go. Finally got to parry one of these things. Uh-oh. I gotta pay attention.
A storm is coming.
Got one red stain. You guys none of it actually uses fire. Let's see. Consumes ice. We need ice. Let's do some ice.
Ice. Shut.
Nice, we got some weakness. Let's do Lumiere Assault. How did I miss? How did I miss that? Uh-oh. See. You know what? I can't do overcharge yet. Okay. Okay, here we go. Spell time.
Brace yourself.
3. Do I have anything I can do? Earth Rising. I could do that. Could give me some greens. Just get him out of the way. Do I have enough now for overcharge? I do not. Okay, come on. Let's use items. Small healing tint. Alright, we gotta plan this. Okay, so. Nice. Okay, alright. So get some timing down. I gotta do overcharge now. What now? Yeah, we did it. Perfect. Okay, I could have done better, but burning shots has now been added to our repertoire. All right, let's do some more scene. Let's get my face out of this scene.
Celebrate later. There'll be others. We should be safe up in the tree.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
But we did lose a guy who looks like us, a random expeditioner, so.
Putain, nobody.
Wait, There's a message on the wall. Took mile to the weird corals. Head north. Look for a door inside a hut.
Maya,
This doesn't make sense. Who would have written this?
Who indeed?
It sounds like an
I actually
exhibitioner,
know,
but everyone
but,
knows to sign their messages.
yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
But that's just part of the story.
I
You
don't
know, you
know.
don't have to watch.
Doesn't sound like anyone on the team. What if it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No. Not yet. Protocol is to regroup at the rally point and wait 3 days. This message feels off. If it
It
was
is.
an expeditioner, they would have stayed here. Everyone knows the protocol.
Right, but they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things change in the field.
There's a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's a-
every contingency.
There's
You
a
know
re-
that.
There's a reason. It's protocol.
Yeah, it's a
We
protocol because you
designed
do it.
To
So
yield
you-
the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Sorry, Gustav.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result?
Well, okay. Fair. Fair.
I'm going after Maya. Protocol also states, never move solo. I'll let you choose which protocol to break.
Oh, Gustav. What a dick. Okay, so okay, there we go. Cleansing tint. Healing tints also remove status effects from the target. That is a useful thing. Now that's the end of that's the end of this stage. But I want to go back ever so slightly. Oh no, we don't go down. Well, down was where the boss fight was. I think what I want to do is double check. Wait, what? Okay, there's stuff down there. We'll heal ourselves. Quick. We want to kind of explore the areas we didn't hit.
You can use that.
See? If you don't explore these things before you move on, you miss out. So I want to explore that. Now, there was also that thing, which I believe that's where the boss fight was. So we can go back down there and check. But first, let us... We have some new Pictos to learn. So cleansing tint. I don't think Gustav needs that. Let's gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. That seems pretty powerful. And then we'll give Lune the cleansing tint. And now we have 3 each, and we're building these and able to use these as luminas. Lune has none left that she can use. Or is that she hasn't used any? Let's see. We can add burning shots to hers, which is a 3 cost. So I think we should do that. And then for him, critical burn, he has enough. 25% increased critical chance on burning enemies. So then we want to get them burning in the combat in general. So let's do that. All right, we are suited up. Let's go back down. Is this where I came from? Or is this all optional stuff?
Well, that will help.
There's that. Alright, let's go back down. A little bit of backtracking never hurt anyone. Alright, that was the boss fight. So So we did that. That was the flag we came from. Why don't we... Yeah, let's upgrade our attributes. We really want to get their attack power going crazy. But agility does affect 3 more things than normal. And that's going to be kind of my strategy is the thing that adds to the most is where I'll upgrade that skill. And I'm going to do it 3 at a time. The game is pretty generous, actually, with letting you redistribute all your abilities. So that's nice. But I found that I didn't have to do that. That I generally chose well. She's also got 3. Let's... Speed is going to be useful in combat because we want more turns. Which will mean less having to dodge. So we have recovery and from fire. Heal self by 20 if the target burns. From fire. That can be useful. But that dispels status effects, which will be more useful, I think. Let's take that ability, and then for Luna, we have a couple different angles. We can take healing light, which healing that might be useful, but that is only 1 cost. We could jump to a 2 cost because we don't have to switch people out yet, so we could deal with that. Although deals low single target lightning damage, 3 hits, kapow, kapow, kapow. Critical hits triggers an additional hit. Consumes fire to generate 1 light stain. I have half a mind to do the healing and electrify. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, so we've done that. We can rest. Now the only question is, do I have to choose my abilities within here? Okay, so we have 6 abilities, which means then once we do more than these, we're going to have to start choosing which ones we want. And each one of them have action points. If you see the little blue next to skills like Immolation, you've got 2. Ice Lance, you've got 4. Earth Rising, 3. That's how much it's going to cost per round to do. So, some decisions will need to be made fairly soon. Let us... Wait, hold on. Nope, nothing there. Is there anything I may have missed? No. It doesn't appear to be. How about anything over here? Generally speaking, I think we're good. I think we can move on. Alright, this is where the cutscene was. And then we move on to get out of this stage. I really need to get better at dodging and parrying. Mostly parrying, because parrying is what I wish to do. How you guys doing? Those watching on X, watching on YouTube, if at all. Have you played the game yet? Have you gotten very far? I've already beaten this, so I'm just replaying this to go through, and I actually have a newer controller. The other one busted. And I'm noticing that the newer controller is more accurate. Oh, yeah. We are now in the overworld map.
So, the message said head north to the weird corals.
Okay.
And a door in a hut.
So we have maps. We're in kind of like an overworld. Now I wonder. Oh, there we go. So we're here, and we're going to be going over to the Flying Waters. There's also a cave there. Let's take a look at some things. We want to explore. See what there is to see. Anything cool over there? We got some enemies here. I wonder, can we deal with them? I guess we'll find out. This will either be really good or really bad. First strike. Oh yeah, it's also important to be the first one to hit the enemy in the overworld and before combat to gain that first strike bonus. Okay, that didn't do anything. That did something. Burning shots. Let's do this.
Chroma is flowing.
Did I just pick wrong? I did. Okay. We want to... Wait, hold on. So, healing light, electrify. So if we can burn them and then use the electrify, I think we'll kind of have a good system going. Let's try it. Although, here we go. So, we have to develop, with Lune, the skill is trying to develop these stains in a particular order, which then have maximum damage. So if we start with ice, that will give us an ice stain. And then we can use immolation for increased damage and electrify. It's going to cost us, but let's give it a try. I think we want... Alright. Alright, here we go. Ugh. Alright. Dodging pretty bad on my part.
Take him down.
Mark is a status effect.
A storm is coming.
I really don't have to do much. End this fight. All right, what have we developed so far? We've got augmented attack is set to go. Burning shots is good. Empowering attack we're starting to develop. Same with cleansing tint. Ah, we have a weapon upgrade. Very useful.
We can use that.
Abest Cave. Danger. 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 Yeah. We don't want to go into the Abest Cave just yet. So, we want to go to the weird corals. What if we... Isn't there like a camping mechanic or something? Here, let's set for a second. Run, free aim, strike, expedition menu, pause menu, open. Strike, jump. Are they not gonna tell us to camp? Well, let's give this a try. We're either gonna get our butts kicked or we're gonna succeed. No way about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. But we definitely want to hit those weak spots. See, look at that, look at that. It just takes out half. It's so good. And even though he's resistant, he takes so much damage. These guys are going to be the pain, because they don't take physical attacks. The flying ones don't. Let's remove... We need to try to remove them from the board.
A storm is coming.
Earth Rising would give us green stains. We could do Earth Rising and then Lance, perhaps. But also Electrify could give us 2 yellow stains, which would increase the damage of Earth Rising. Let's just do this overall.
What's up?
I dodged. There we go.
A storm is coming.
The storm is coming, Mr. Wayne. So I can't use the Ice Lance because I'm out of action points. Is that what it is? Alright, well.
Thunder.
Could I have dodged that? Is that one I could have dodged? I feel like there's a jump mechanic somewhere. That might not be revealed just yet.
Feel the burn.
There we go. We did it. But we are in a lot of pain. So let's heal ourselves.
This will be useful.
We need to get to... What? This would be so much easier if we could fly or do any sort of quick overland travel. Oh, okay, camping. They're slowly still revealing these things. All right, press.
It's been
to
a long
camp.
day. We should make camp.
Yes, we should. Camping is where you can upgrade abilities and things like that and have the do NPC conversations, companion conversations, and romances if you further them. Oh. But here's a scene. Okay.
I'm sorry about earlier. The beach was not your fault.
No, it was. I convinced Alan to land there.
Creating a campfire? Very useful. Without having to do the proper way. Just wave your hands and immolation.
So, we can rest a bit. But, the moon is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Mael alone a minute longer than I have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Mael your corpse. We have to think every step through.
Yep.
The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face.
There is something about that face, isn't there?
He must be what? 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message.
Also a good point.
Lucien. Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all... I am not letting Maëlle die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, no, no! We have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When. We knew not all of us would make it. But we continue.
I mean,
As
she
long
has
as
a
one of us
very good
stands,
point.
Our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight. It's just Maëlle. She's...
Maëlle swore the same oath.
I know that.
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
Any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that?
You have to. You have to believe
Do
that, Gustav.
you still believe that?
Get a hold of yourself, man. Gustav, get a hold of yourself and let's just go forward. You got this, man.
I hope I do.
Fuck the mission. Really?
Sorry.
Yeah, well. It's a doomed mission. It has to be. You have to deal with that. Like that's kind of the important thing is like this isn't a mission of guaranteed success. It's a mission of guaranteed failure. This isn't a mission you come back from. This is I was going to say Frodo taking the ring to Mordor, but Frodo does come back. But it's not known that he's going to come back. This is what these guys are dealing with. Let's rest our character here for a moment. Rest it for saving. We need to... Oh, in camps you can rest. And I already did it, buddy. In camps you can rest and converse with your party members. To leave the camp, interact with the bonfire. Okay, so you pass time that way. Now, the thing I didn't realize when I first played this was that you converse with your party members and build their relationships up. I did not talk to her at first. It's an interesting system. You just talk at them and do their cutscene continually until eventually relationship maxes out.
The main continent. Hard to believe we're finally here.
It's pretty basic, but that's all it needs to be.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
But
The main continent.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
oh yeah, we kind of just had our fight, so that's a thing. We should look around and see what we have here. There's a lot of stuff that hasn't come into the game yet, so I guess we will just wait. Okay. Write in the journal of Gustav's apprentices. Those were the kids from before, so we should do that. Gustav finds a spot where he can be alone. He spends some time writing in his journal. He writes about how dangerous the Nevrons are, but how beautiful the continent is. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
For those who come after. Gustav heads back. So we have to find Mael and search for a path through the flying waters. So it is worth going to sleep now. Alright. There you go. See, after winning 4 battles with the Pictos, its passive effects can be equipped on all characters. So, in the overworld, when you rest, similar to when you stop at a checkpoint, enemies repopulate. So, there's a little bit of Dark Souls to that as well. Look at how nice this overland map is. It's so beautiful. Ah, here we go. We want to fix this bridge. Let's do that. Yeah. That's an interesting sound. Bit of sound design. Open a map. We want to go to Flying Waters. There is a huge map. Just FYI. When you play this game, there is a huge map, and you're going to want to try and explore all the little areas and bits and bobs. Do some of the story first. Because there's areas you can't reach yet. There's some story that lets you access new areas. The secrets are in no hurry to be found. And until the very, very end, there's no, like... You don't lose the ability to find certain secrets. So don't worry about missing things. The only missable things were anything you could find in Lumiere, in like before the expedition goes out. There was one encounter with a mime that gets you some extra things, and that's missable. And there are things with Lumiere tend to be missable, but exploring the overworld is not. All right. We can be Gustav for a hot minute here. What do we got here? Anything? This stuff is such a gorgeous area. Oh, cutscene time. I like these settings. The set and the world that this is in. These levels. Even how labyrinthian they seem to be at times. It's very, very, very fun. Very good.
Of every expedition.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. A storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Mael must be close by.
All right. So that's them. Was there any journal entry? Did not appear to be. All right, which... You gotta look in the weird corners. Look in the weird corners for everything, because potent abilities can be found. See, SOS shell. That's actually kind of nice. We want to wear that. Burning shots. Let us... Alright, burning shots. We can now we can equip that as Illuminas if we want later. The goal right now is to expand some of these abilities. So SOS Shell is apply shell when falling below 50% health, which is pretty good, actually. We want to get that accessible by our party members for the future. So that's worth investing in now at the cost of a little bit of chance to do burning and criticals and things like that. She has 2. We can't really add any more. I think we're okay for there. So we found one secret. We came from there. Let's see what's over here. Can we get over here? There doesn't appear to be anything here. Except difficult traversal. Uh-huh. Okay, so that's just back where we came from. And then we want to find... What are you? Are they going to give us a hint? Okay. Paint cage. A paint cage contains rare loot. To unlock the cage, find its 3 locks and shoot them. Alright, so the 3 locks are nearby. Alright. Good deal, good deal. Ah, here's another one, I think. Yeah! And then... that's all it takes. We have unlocked loot.
This will be useful.
Oh, nice, a chroma elixir. So we have an extra one. That is an extra all-party heal, I believe. So that's not bad. We went there, we did that. Now there is only forward. Let's see what we can find.
Nice.
Chroma. Okay, we're developing a currency that we're going to be using for upgrades and such. And abilities. So not bad. I don't like that sound.
Wait. Nevron. Looks like a different species.
Well,
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
guess so. Let's go. We gotta fight them. I think these ones are these ones are tough, I think. They don't have the shot detriments, so we're going to build our overcharge up.
A storm is coming.
A storm is coming, Mr. Wayne. Nice. So 3 burns. Okay, so it's a 2 attack. I gotta dodge that better. Let's see. Lumiere Assault. Let's assign powerful to all allies.
Let me help.
Chroma is flowing.
Consumes fire to generate one light stain. There we go. Nice. Almost level up. Ooh, nice. Almost. We're close. We're close. All right. So far, we've uncovered enemies that do just 1 attack at a time. This one does 2 that you have to keep in mind. So the game is kind of telling us how we should think about things. Also to pay attention. What I want to know is where the secrets are.
Nice.
I missed a lot of secrets in my first playthrough, just because I was more interested in taking the linear path. And the game is generous when it does that, when you do that. You don't have to find every secret right away, but there are some secrets that make your playthrough easier if you can manage things. So the lighted path is one general hint I'll mention is that if you're looking for which way is the right path, like towards story versus optional, look for the lights. The lights will guide you towards the story path, and the non-lit paths will lead you to secrets and optional things and other things that are worth discovering. So there we go. Some alternative bad guys. Now there's 2 of them. Okay. First strike.
Let the ink flow.
We want to get a fire stain.
Feel the burn. I'm ready.
Okay. Ah.
Get ready.
Okay. So I gotta be better at parrying. Alright, so we've done that.
Get ready.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so another thing too is parrying can restore your action points. You want to be parrying your attacks constantly. So I'm going to be in for a rough time if I can't get better at that. Let's see. We've learned some luminas. We've got cleansing tint and empowering attack. Got a couple more fights before SOS shell becomes available for all. And the shell is going to be useful because that can build us some extra defense as we fight and as we just absolutely suck.
This will be useful.
Marking shots. That's interesting. That might be worth putting on Gustav now. Whoops. Let's see. What do we got? All right, augmented attack. The base attack damage increases by 50. That's useful. And we want it back, but maybe for now. No, let's take out empowering attack. Let's clear that Picto slot. We're going to do marking shots because Luna is... We don't want Luna to be wasting things on shots if we can help it with her. We want her... all her attacks to be building those stains. But for Gustav, mark on a free aim shot. With all those guys with the little flashy faces, we're free aiming all the time. That's going to... Oops. That's going to be useful. So we want to build that up. Can we give Luna anything more? We can't give her any more Illuminas because we don't have enough in terms of our currency yet. We don't have really a way to build that up. What is this? Oh, that's just new to us. We haven't looked at it before. All right. We have... we're gonna do it. We're gonna use our elixir and just make do. So we have to get better at dodging and parrying. Sorry, we have to get better at parrying because I ain't no dodger. Well, I guess since I live in Los Angeles, we are technically dodgers. Does that do anything? It does not. That also does not.
Those mines. Be careful.
Oh no! He hit me first! That's not good.
Dodge this down.
Oh no! Alright. So timing is off. Do I have to... Can I parry those? I don't know if I can parry those. Oh, they're those floaty people. So I'm not going to be able to do anything without hitting them. So we have to do the shots for those guys because they're the floaty ones and they dodge almost all melee attacks. Okay, well. There we go. We got first strike at least. We got first strike at least. We're good. We're good. Okay. I forgot. So we want to blow these guys up a little bit. Now. Oh, no, no. Okay. Okay. So if we first strike and we play it smart, unlike I did with Gustav there, you can go through some of these smaller fights without having to dodge because you have trained them. I feel like that lightning strike from these guys can be dodged or can be parried. I forget the particulars. Anyways, SOS shell is now learned, which is perfect. Now, what we want, let's go to Lumina's. What is SOS shell? That's 5. We need 2 more back. I don't think we need burning shot for her, but SOS shell will be actually really good. So she has it now, and then Gustav now has SOS shell. So that's pretty cool. Let's just use dodger anyways. If we have to dodge, great. Dodging has a more generous arm. Sorry, not arm. Window. A more generous window than parrying. Parrying is more fun and it feels better to parry because then you can also counterattack if you parry all the attacks in a sequence. But dodging is just as well. And it's also a tighter window to get the perfect dodge.
We can use that.
We can use it, just not yet. All right. There we go. First strike. We want to be getting those first strikes for sure. Oh no. All right. We want No, we want to do... I don't got any action points left. All I can do is attack.
A storm is coming.
A storm is coming, Mr. Wayne. Okay, yeah. Level 7, not bad. Not bad. So a shell. We're doing good. How are we doing? We don't have healing abilities right now. So we're kind of in trouble if we have that to deal with.
An advantage.
Okay, we did it. We did it. We got first strike. Nice. I like that they all take damage from these explosions. Which, there you go. And then as we learn the Pictos to turn them into Luminas, we can start to unequip those as we get more party members. We can start shifting things back and forth with better strategy. We got no damage, so we got some more experience. Very good. Okay. Alrighty. I think I can squeeze out maybe 15, 20 more minutes before I have to go. I haven't seen any chats come in, so I'm just assuming you're watching and enjoying. Hello to all you watchers, however many of you there be. I hope you're enjoying. I hope this encourages you to play the game. This game is awesome. Like I have said many times on Twitter, Expedition 33 is my game of the year. This is the one that nothing else, no other game could beat in terms of grabbing your attention, being just good, and having a very fun gameplay loop.
Over there. A hut.
What?
Slow down. We don't know what's inside
A
yet.
hut? Is that the hut? That's the hut? Right? Right? Hut? Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Another scene. We'll remove my little face from this.
Look. There's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go.
Look, Gustav, you gotta check for traps, all right?
Someone
It's just a
lives here.
door. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm slowly catching up to what I've played before. Oh, yeah. You can change difficulty mode at any time in the settings. All right. Well.
Where are we? This is...
Okay, all right. The manor. So first things first. We always want to upgrade our stuff. Rest and upgrade, get our health and strength back if we can. So 2. What can Gustav do? From fire. That's pretty much all he can do. Now, Lune can do a couple other things. She's got a few options. If we go the fire route, she's got wildfire, which does medium fire damage to all enemies one hit. That's useful. That's pretty good because then we can establish a burn across everyone, which is a sustained damage over the rounds. Very useful. Thermal transfer is like an earth thing, I think. No, it's ice. Low single target ice damage, 2 hits. So one target, 2 hits. Low damage, relatively speaking. But if the enemy's burning, we gain AP back, which means we can potentially feed ourselves more abilities to do. And if we've got 2 greens, like 2 green stains, we get to play a second turn. That's really nice, actually. Let's see what else we got. Rock Slide deals medium single target earth damage, 2 hits. But it can break. It can break things. You don't have to deal with breaking this early in the game, at least. But there's a meter underneath every enemy's health bar. That's this yellow thing. And when you get at that to the breaking point and you break it, it stuns them. They lose turn, which is useful. I can definitely exploit that, knowing it better now in the beginning than I did before. It took me way too long to figure that out. But Rock Slide... I can't. I think for now I want to. What other abilities do I have? Do I have anything that generates green? Nothing I have generates green stains, though, is the problem. Except Earth Rising. Earth Rising grants me... But that's just 1. So I know I have to do 2 of those to get 2 stains to be able to even do the thermal transfer and play a second turn. If the target's burning, there's a lot of pieces to that. I think the best one for now to work on would be getting Wildfire going, because that's medium fire damage to all enemies. And right now we don't have to worry about particular things so much just yet. And we generate ice stains. We generate ice ones. So yeah. We're gonna do that. Alright. So then I might have to assign that though, because I don't know if she has it even. Oh, we leveled up a couple times. We've done speed. We've done that a little bit. I think I want to put 3 in there. Put 3 in defense. It doesn't do much, but it's going to boost our critical a little bit. And that defense is going to be kind of crucial, especially if I'm missing my parries. Let's do that. So defense, let's add 3 to that, and then 3 to that. No. I think it's time to put 3 into vitality, because we still want health. This isn't the most optimal, but I want my guys to have a little bit more beef to them. All right, I think we're good. We've learned some skills. We can rest, which saves. And then we go to find things. Okay, that door's locked. Door's locked. There is nothing here. Alright, so... I'm going to dispense with the pretending to not know where anything is. And just get right to where we need to go. Cutscene time.
My head?
I generally don't really have a lot to say during the cutscenes, so no great insights, but it's nice to see that the youngster made it through that obliteration that was the beach.
Are you real?
And
Well,
just as a
you
reminder,
sure smell real enough.
Gustav and his sister
No, I don't.
adopted Mael, or like quote unquote adopted,
I'm sorry.
because she's orphaned by
I thought
the
that you-
Gomage.
On the beach, I saw you, and I couldn't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have. I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here.
Oh no!
With him.
Faceless.
He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
He's a faceless
Sure.
guy.
He doesn't really talk.
Because he's faceless.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nephrons.
Okay, alright. So, we now have Mael in our party. Can I get in that door? No, not right now. There is no getting through the door. However, she had a journal. Oh. Oh. What? Lame. We're not going to see the journal? Okay, then. Can we equip her with anything? Burning shots, empowering attacks. Yeah, sure. Just for now, we can equip that, and that can give us some edge. We have 5 Luminas we can add to her thing, so let's make SOS Shell be it, I guess. Okay. She's got Malum, which we need to level her up, I believe. Is there anything in this room that we could possibly miss?
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
So I want to go here because we can upgrade attributes for... Oh, wait. Mael, yes. All right, cool. Give her things. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's make 1, 2, 3. Might. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Put speed and critical might be good. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I think that's fine. Upgrade attributes. How much does Mael have? Wait, no, I did the attributes. I'm looking for learn skills. She has 3 slots available. We want Degagement. Deals low single target fire damage. 1 hit. Target becomes weak to fire damage for 2 turns. Swift Stride. All right. Let's do that. Cool. Alrighty. Now we gotta go. We're a full party. This is good. This is good. ... from the curator.
Again. We just trained earlier.
Training? Oh no.
All right. But this time I have backup.
How am I gonna... Uh-oh. Jump, here we go. That's what I'm wanting. That's what I'm looking for, the jump attack. So attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. These attacks cannot be parried or dodged.
Danger!
Press A to jump. Jump counter, here we go. After jump, you can trigger a jump counter attack, press RT. Nice. Alright.
Let me help.
Let the ink flow.
Alright, so what we got here? Electrified generates a light stain. We want to slow him down, I think.
Ice shatter.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Learning Mael's stances. Mael is MVP in the game. Don't care who you are, what you say. Mael is the GOAT in this. But the battle stances for hers are fun. They're the most fun for me out of all these. The stains, okay, fine. There's another character who will show up later whose abilities are weird. I don't know if I like them. And Gustav's is boring. But Mael's stances is a fun juggle for me. So, she can change her battle stance. She's got defensive, which takes less damage, but gains an AP per parry or dodge. Very useful in that. Offensive stance deals more damage, but takes increased damage. Virtuose stance deals a lot more damage. We want to achieve Virtuose stance for our attacks. Those are going to be where our biggest hits are going to go. Switching to a new stance also provides Mael with AP. Switch between the stances without interruption to maximize skill effects. Alright. Offensive switch. Mael starting skills are offensive switch, spark, and per se. Use offensive switch to offensive stance. Okay. So this is low physical, applies defenseless for herself. No, it applies defenseless to them, which is useful, but puts us at increased damage. Damage reception. Defenseless is a debuff that increases by 25 of the damage received by the character.
Gustav, don't die!
Is that the only attack he does? Fascinating. I've got nothing I can use on him.
Let the ink flow.
Let the ink flow.
Thunder.
I'm ready.
Okay. When she's in offensive, she deals more damage, but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, she'll revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches. So you basically want to be jumping from status to stance. Sorry. Blech. You want to move through them and continue to do so throughout the whole thing. Cast a skill that switches to defensive. Okay. Which would be what? Use spark. Spark from its... Okay. So you can see the little icon next to the AP cost. That's the stance that it will send you to at the end, I believe. So that's going to send us to defensive. But it also, in this stance, because we're inoffensive, it applies 2 more burn. So you see what you're doing? You're basically juggling a couple different ideas back and forth with it and planning your attacks.
Flames on me.
Are you telling me I gotta jump much more accurately? Ugh. Okay, fine. Let's end this.
I guess this is it.
There we go.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today.
Yes, we have.
You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Perhaps he will join you at camp. It is worth healing up, resting. Oh, we have some new things to learn. Generally not, though. But we can upgrade our attributes. So let's do... She needs to boost her attack power, I think. 1, 2, 3. That helps. Agility helps with Gustav quite a bit. But maybe some vitality. We do need some attack power. Let's focus on the agility for him, because we want him to be quick and zoomy between the things and have better defense that way. Because with all these sort of things, whether you know them or not, you don't really want even spreads for any character in an RPG like this. You don't want them to be like 6s across the board on their skills or 3s. You want to have like areas where they really shine and where there's some detriment, so you can use them much more specifically. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is where we have to end it, because I'm running out of time and I've got my work to do. So we'll stop it there. Let me just move over to my screen. Okay, so that was fun. Like I said, I swapped. I was planning to read today more Frankenstein, but the interest is... I wanted to play the game. I felt a little bit more kind of in tune with what Expedition 33 was putting down. And I need to watch my old stream of the reading to catch up where I was. I lost my place. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. It was a little bit of a rough start getting this thing set up on X, but I think it works now. I think we have a good system in place to get that going and to keep streaming this game on X as well as YouTube. So now you can go back and forth and I don't have to worry about that. Now, whether or not I can turn this thing off will be worth figuring out. So with that, I'm going to bid you all adieu, and I'll see you around on X and online. I'm sure I'll have opinions, and I will be very willing to share them. So, bye.